Well, we are getting closer and closer to Louisville's largest day of giving, 24 hours of giving to local nonprofits. Give for Good Louisville. It's the heart and soul of Louisville, helping so many of our nonprofits like the Kentucky Opera continue to grow, continue to entertain you. And to talk a little bit more about the event that's going to happen is President and CEO of the Community Foundation, which hosts Give for Good Louisville, Ron Gallo, joining us. And once again, we're joined by Director and CEO of the Kentucky Opera, Barbara Lynn Jameson, as well. Thanks for joining us once again. You know what, Ron, I think it's like so fitting that you're here because I understand you're a massive fan of the Kentucky Opera. So it's great that we have you here to talk about also this great cause.
Yes, when I heard that I was going to be doing it from this location, I was excited because I've been a lifelong fan of opera. In fact, I'm coming here Friday night to see their new production, but I will say no more about that because I'm sure has much more.
Well, she's afraid you're going to start singing too.
Right. Well,
so
yes.
I mean, you'll take us to break certainly for that. Talk a little bit about Give for Good. You know, why did you all want to even kind of create this in the first place? Is being like one 24-hour window that we can give to so many nonprofits.
Yes, we've been doing this since 2014, and the answer in part is the number itself. $42 million has been raised since then. We're hoping to get to about $9 million this year. It's an explosion of generosity. It's an opportunity for people to follow their passions, choose the causes and organizations they care about in the Louisville area, also in southern Indiana, and just to give.
How many nonprofits do you have total?
Over 550 this year are being featured, and on the site, which of course is giveforgoodlouisville.org, there's a button called Connect to a Cause. So even if you don't know a nonprofit going in, you can search that along your interests and give to them.
Right, and one of them that you can give to is the Kentucky Opera. And, you know, we've been talking about this gorgeous space. This gorgeous space is probably possible because of the generosity.
Absolutely. As a nonprofit, I don't think people often realize that we are a nonprofit as well, and we rely on the generosity of our donors who have been so generous over the pandemic, and they continue to be. And that's what's helping us continue to do construction and get this place ready for public eventually.
And it's not totally done. You still need help.
We're still doing construction. We still need help. So we're really grateful to Louisville and their commitment to the arts and their commitment to Kentucky Opera.
Yeah, and Ron, you mentioned just, you know, the money is so needed at this time. You know, what is the big bottom line price tag that you've seen and how it really helps these nonprofits like survive like at the end of the year?
Yes, and that's a great way to frame it because particularly smaller nonprofits, putting on fundraisers are expensive. And so for really a very small registration fee, depending on the size of your organization, it's quite modest. We provided training, and it's a very cost-efficient way to raise dollars. Some raise in the hundreds of thousands, others raise much more modest amounts, but it's a very efficient way, and it really is a lifesaver for so many of the nonprofits that serve us every day. You
know, when you think of the power of social media, you see so many of these nonprofits already kind of putting out the word, remember us, you know, on Give for Good Day.
And I want to also bring forth that we have all these matching sponsor money. So it's a fun day. If you give between a certain time period, it's doubled, it's tripled. Some of them really explode up, and that's thanks to Churchill Downs Foundation, also the William O. Walden, Sam Swope, and 20 other sponsors. And really need to give a shout out to them because they increase the amount of money that is able to go to nonprofits.
They make that event even bigger.
Absolutely.
And so where can people go if they want to find out more information or like donate to a specific, like I have a nonprofit in mind.
Yes.
Where do I go to give them money?
Well, the best way to do this is to go to giveforgoodlouisville.org and then it will just explain it so easily. It's so user-friendly and you can choose your organization and give what you can afford to give.
24 hours. Make it count. There we go.
All
right, Ron Gallo, Barbara Lynn Jameson, thank you so much.